Blarla. So here we are with Honey. I joined a cult. One I've been looking forward to sinking my teeth into. I was hoping they were going to release some sort of bee motifs, you know, for logos and hats and things. I don't think they did. I'm a little bit sad about that, but I'm sure we'll be able to find something, you know, that works for us, that fits for us, right? I'm sure we can find something. We're going to have to come up with names and things. I have absolutely no idea. Maybe we should do the Orb Foundation from 2 Point Campus. That could work. Let's start a new game. As I say, I have played it a little bit, but it was only a little bit, not played it much, as I wanted to share it with all of you wonderful peeps. So, new game, and we've got the intro on. Let's watch the intro. Yes. Good morning, welcome Jack, welcome Chrissy. Cult of the Space Fish, day 52. Are things really going that badly? Well, yes. Wow, everyone's getting arrested. Scarpa, cheese it. Space fish. That looks like it's got a Tony tentacle on the board there. Maybe we should go the route of the Tony. But a Special Observation Bureau raid. The people here are brainwashed. They're practically delusional. Take this punk, for instance. He's covered in blue house paint. That's not house paint. He's begun his transcension into a space fish. Fish. Sort him out. Yes, boss. Fish? Oh, fish. Boss, I'm not sure this is paint. Of course it's not. I told you, he's part space fish. Amazing. A miracle. Holy moly. Nonsense. It's probably just that really stubborn paint. Just get him out of here. Fish? This place is done. We're shutting it down. But I did nothing wrong. Although we cannot prove you actually lifted a finger around here. Everyone else is to be taken away for processing. Now, what's most important is that I'm free. I want you out of this dust bowl tonight, punk. I'll be moving on to the next... wow, that went quick. I mean, yeah, of course. Okay, officers, we'll seal off this... all this off. Okay. Agents, let's roll out of this dump. Oh, my goodness. That was a lot of stuff. Fish? Fish? You're fished now. Bert Biscuit. Space Commander. He's out of here. Look at that with his suitcase of money. These fools couldn't incriminate me. Even if there was evidence hidden under my hat. Which there is. Fantastic. You're just going to jump the fence. Oh, there's a hole. Perfect. Huh? You ain't seen me, right? Wow. Did he just punch him? I've been given a second chance. Time to change my ways. Excuse me? Time to change my ways. Time to... Oh, who am I kidding? Time to rebuild and establish contact with a new divine being. First, I'll need some serious cosmetic surgery to change my appearance. Good thing I know a guy. This is starting off weird and we like it. Look at them protesting. Some of them protesting in some marvellous shirts. It has to be said. 3 months later, he's recovered from all of his facial surgery. Wow, here we go. Cult customization. I'm looking forward to some cult customization. Hello, Alexander. Welcome. You gotta know a guy. You have gotta know a guy. I came here to save you from a cult. I don't need saving. This is exactly where I want to be. Title. Cult leader's title used whenever the game refers to Vice Moonpie Burt Biscuit. Because we're not allowed to use Burt Biscuit anymore, right? He's a totally new guy. We can change, although Burt Biscuit is still here. I might want to keep Burt Biscuit. We can do the facial hair. I'm liking this facial hair. I'm liking that facial hair. I'm liking this facial hair. I'm liking all the facial hair. Wow, so much choice. Oh, it's difficult. Oh wow, the beard just keeps getting longer. Oh, this one. Can we change the colour? Yes. We can change the colour. It seems like it's not the same colour there to when I actually click on it. It goes lighter. Do you see that? This is an outrage. Oh, I mean, what have we got over here? There's just so much. Above all, we trust in the moon god. Oh my goodness. Hey mum, I'm leaving home to join the cult of the moon. Do they have anything bee related here? We've got some sort of Egyptian stuff. And we've got a lot of Egyptian stuff. Like, see? Look. The relic. Oh, do we have... What kind of relics do we have? If it doesn't translate all the way through, you see, I'm just not sure. Christmas trees. Wow, that was scary. More scary, wasn't it? Worms. I like this. I think I will go for that sort of demonic edge. Not that we'll be doing anything particularly demonic, but it's kind of cool. I like it. His outfit, I mean, you can't really see it because he's just got so much facial hair. That looks like it could be something. Just go with it. Just go with it, right? And I also like the anonymous edge to it, right? We can't see anyone's face once they put that on. You can't really see anyone's face. So, you know, it's difficult to incriminate somebody like that. So, game 2. Whenever it refers to Burt Biscuit, should we just call him the face? We'll call him the face, right? And this is we're going to change this to the cult of Tony. Hey mum, I'm leaving home to join the cult of Tony. Okay, but there's already a the there, so it'd be I'm leaving home to join the cult of Tony. Right? Yeah. Okay. Divine being is I can't use his first name, so I guess it's just Tony. we could kind of use it. There we go. Cult symbol. There we go. So now, life had no meaning until I became a scallywag. that's the pirate edge. We could give it that pirate edge because I know that, you know, there's that. We enjoy the pirate edge. And then nobody shall defy the scallywags. Right? Right? What do we think? Then the holy room. If you wish to progress, you must worship in the... The vault. The vault? Maybe just the vault. It's a weird one. You know, what is going on in the vault? The relic is the giant face. The big giant head. Anyone watch Third Rock from the Sun? The relic is, yeah. The big giant head. With many legs. Fishbowl. The fishbowl. Is that what the holy room is? We worship in the fishbowl. It's very similar to his old cult, isn't it? And the relic is the many legs. The relic is the many legs. Good. Right. Tutorial on. Standard difficulty. Bob's bio. Why Bob? Now it's all Bob again. Because of the fishbowl. So we could name him Bob Biscuit. How about that? We name him Bob Biscuit. So he's slightly different. Okay. It's a little bit weird. Let's go. Let's go. Hello world. Hello. I'm Bob Biscuit, but you can call me the Face. Welcome to Cult of Tony. Effing Tony told me you were coming. Effing Tony tells me loads of stuff. Just me though. Nobody else can hear it. It's all in my head. Effing Tony, wow, this is coming up a lot. Also told me you were going to help get the scallywags up and running. It's pretty much your destiny. I'm more or less an ideas person though, so you're going to have to do the groundwork. Can we pause? You can't run a cult if you can't see the cult. Move the camera using these keys and whatnot. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I think I saw a bee in the grass. Why are you winding me up like this? Zoom in so you can see it. Okay, no, just some bee-shaped grass. Zoom out in case there's any real bees around. No. Good. Not a bee in sight. Why? This is like it's taunting me. Sometimes you'll want to take a few moments to consider effing Tony's plans. Great. At other times, you'll want people to get a move on. Increase speed. Excellent. Okay. Look at them move. Let's return to normal speed for now, but feel free to change the speed as effing Tony sees fit. Beautiful. Can we pause it? Pause it. Because I'm slow. Scallywags are the engine of our organisation. They perform all the daily duties and keep everything running smoothish. Okay, save for the missions they're sent on. Scallywags spend their entire lives in this beautiful compound. They are truly blessed. What should be like the... We don't want this, do we? We need some sort of like many legs kind of salute. The many legs. Most importantly, scallywags extract money from our visiting followers. We need this money to realise the mysterious grand plan of effing Tony. Let's see our scallywags, how they're doing. Pick the most attractive one. This is what I like about our hat. There's no ugly, there's no attractive. We are all, you know, well, the same, I suppose. I like the idea of us all being unique, and there's no passing of judgment on whether somebody is attractive or not. You know, we all look the same. You know, but inside here we are all very different. So we may look the same, but we are not the same. Right, okay, are you with me? So for me, it probably comes down to the name, but we can't even see that. If I unpause it, will this icon go away? I mean, Balmy Leaf is the first one to say something, and he was like, what? And I was like, what? And he was like, what? And I was like, what? Okay, so we might be going with Balmy Leaf. Staff member. Excellent. Here we go. View their stats. That's what we're doing. No bed assigned. They have no assignment. They're relaxing. They can eat gruel. And they can eat from the vending machine. I done goofed. Professional beer drinker. Joined on day 1. Severe resting miserable face. Don't think it's miserable face, is it? Don't think it's miserable face. Can you see through their eyelids? I can if I look up at that really bright light I have above my desk. Woke up in a bad video game. We were supposed to be playing other things, something else today. I had a lot of problems trying to find a game that worked, and we ended up at Honey, I Joined a Cult, which was on the list to play, right? It was on the list to play on the events in the Discord. You may have noticed lots of people had registered interest in seeing this game, and I've been wanting to play it for so long. So it was like, well, the clear choice, because I know this game works, right? It's a little bit worrisome for the other games, you know, a little bit worrisome. Good. So stats, here we go. Look at this. Their mood, their health, their hunger, their potty need, I guess is what we're renaming it these days, thanks to Ruby. Their fun meter, their prestige, their hygiene, their stinkiness, and hygiene. So a new scallywag. Look at this, a new scallywag. We get like moodlets in The Sims 3, right? Well, we've got new scallywags. Effects plus 20. Look at that. Happy and eager. Excellent. Free time gives them a plus 3. This person is happy to have some free time. They are rested. They're feeling energetic. I don't want them to fight. I don't know why I did that. Ignore that. And neutral room. A person's level dictates how they react to a room's prestige. Okay. Then we have traits. Look. Quality. Average. Okay. This person has average potential. Okay. All star. Plus 1 bonus to all skills. I think if they've joined the cult, they're already above average. Okay. No such thing as average in these here parts. Everybody is spectacular. All right. Everybody. Which means nobody is. Scared of the dark is their quirk. Well, you're going to have problems around here then. Okay, oh, really? No, not who I would have chosen. The mood bar shows the overall mood of each scallywag. Everything affecting the mood, there's one too many space bars here. In that. The mood of a scallywag is listed in the mood section. Looks like they're happy on the inside. Let's see what other information we have on them. Happy on the inside is important. In the level tab, you can get information on the scallywag's level and skill points. Skill points can be allocated when the cultist levels up. Exciting. That's this one here. Level. Look all this stuff we can do. So we have, oh, thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's this we're going for. Are we doing this? Is this the cult salute? I don't know. The cult of the many legs. Sorry, what are we doing? Faith cost is based on skill points spent. Low mood can increase this further. This is a reduction to your overall faith value per day. Daily cost of faith. I guess that'll probably make more sense to me as I get into it. Cost rate based is, so it costs 24 faith for what we've got currently in the base, is that? And then skills costs, low mood costs, low skill costs. Okay, all right. So high mood and decent skills are important. But if you're constantly sort of training them or whatever it is that we do here, then they don't have free time. It lowers their mood, does it not? Wow. Balance, everybody. Balance is key in everything in life. There's a lesson. Right, okay. Empathy. Empathy, very important. There's going to be a lot of empathy work, I think, in our camp. Not a lot of bluffing. Not a lot of butchery. Espionage, maybe. Intelligence, we want lots of that. Planning, probably a good amount of that. Retail, we're probably going to need some retail, right? For just to keep the doubloons rolling in, I suppose. I don't know. Improvisation, maybe, just in case we're getting questioned by the popo or something. Social and public speaking. Public speaking, very important. Very important. I don't know how social will be. I'm not very social. Not very social. Skill group. People, practical, logical. I want all these things. All these things are a must-have, right? All of them. Okay. Good. In the priorities tab, you can control what jobs your scallywag does. Ooh, and at the moment we have a lobby, a meditation studio, and the fishbowl. Echo chamber. Okay, good. The schedule tab allows you to control when your scallywag works. We will eventually discover rooms that can only be worked at night. So if you're scared of the dark, barmy, it's not going to work for you, is it? I find the scallywags generally look better then too in the dark. I certainly look better in the dark. So here is the schedule. Look, here we are. We have sleep, we have free time, we have work, lots of free time. What is this? Sermon scheduled. Whoa, okay. Okay. And then like a bunch of stuff here. Sleep and what not available in tutorial. We're in the tutorial! Okay, of course we're in the tutorial. Look what's happening. Managing so many scallywags can be overwhelming, especially when an organisation gets bigger. The scallywags menu will allow you to view the mood of everyone at once. Okay, here they are, the scallywags. I love them. We love the scallywags. Let's put this to one side, shall we? Okay, we're going to have to try to decide at one point sort of where sensible to put the camera. So here they are in all their glory. We've got Bob Biscuit, Barmy Leaf, Sal Kazali, maybe, I don't know, Savannah Martin, William Murphy. Here we are, and they're all pretty okay. We've got some negative thoughts happening over here. They were lovely baubles. Why is that a negative thought? Tell you what, crackers are Moorish. Why is that a negative thought? Let's not worry about it, but we can also go across here so we can see this is this is nice, right? This is nice. We like this. I can see us needing these quite a lot. I can see this happening quite a lot in here, right? Good. Need another sip of my drink. I'm actually really thirsty today and really hungry. Wow, okay. Wow, lots of people joining us. Hello, welcome everybody, welcome. Wow, how is everybody doing? You're all talking about your plans and what you got going on and whatnot. Okay. Do pirates do their chores? Absolutely. The head pirate makes all the lower pirates, all the scallywags, do their chores on the poop deck. Okay, good. What now? Oh, I haven't. Here we go. Similarly, I suppose we'll keep this paused. Jeez. Similarly, the skills tab will allow you to compare the skills of everyone. Some of these people really aren't up to much, but they'll get better with time. Here, the stats. Yeah. Okay. I mean, we've been through these menus. Now we can see it for everybody. That's right. Yeah. I mean, we can. We're not that stupid. Okay. Everything needs solid foundations. Again, that's good life advice. Even buildings. Let's construct some now. With foundation selected, drag an area of foundation. Build. Look at all this. So we can do brick. I don't like it flashing like this. It does my head in. Grey. I am a fan of brick. We've got wood. I am a fan of brick. So we'll go brick. I think. There we go. Build a door. A door. How about not a cell door? But we want a door that's sort of sensible for a front door. Right. Don't we? So, because this isn't really a sensible front door, I don't think. But maybe this one. This could be nice. Oh, we have to put it here. So there it goes. There she blows. Good. Let's now partition the area so we can have enough space for multiple rooms. These rooms will be pretty cramped, but they'll do for now. You'll want to expand them later. They don't look cramped. They look okay to me. So I kind of like I think the wooden bottom. I think that would be warmer, nicer. Yeah. Nicer rooms like that, right? We want nice rooms. Well done. Effing Tony says to tell you that they're very pleased. Let's designate some rooms. Oh, it's it's like playing prison architect again. A tired scallywag won't perform their duties well. Don't we need doors into these? Their chit-chat is also super dry. They need to sleep in a bed to replenish their energy. Okay, let's assign a bedroom here so they have somewhere to sleep. Once completed, exit the room assignment mode. Oh, are these... we're going to make them share. Oh, okay, then these rooms are going to be cramped. You're not wrong. There we go. So we've assigned a bedroom. Good work. The room menu automatically opens. It shows what objects a room requires. This one needs a bed and some storage. Look at all this, though. Look at all this. And we can focus on the room. Wow. Okay, so we're going to get... Oh, look at this. A bed. Replenishes energy. How do I get it? How do I get it? Okay, oh, I'm not allowed to do it yet. Let's build a bed and some storage for each scallywag, and of course me. The highlighted button will display the relevant objects in the build menu. Let's finish our bedroom now. Okay. Here. Oh, we only get a dirty mattress. We've got a dirty mattress, and we have... I've forgotten how many people we have. I guess this is where we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 5 mattresses. Can we rotate? We absolutely can. And then we need some storage boxes. Right, for everybody. Okay. Oh, it says here 5. Okay. They're not ghosts yet. Build a door now. Doors and other objects can be rotated with the R key. Might have been worth telling us that, right, before we put the beds in. This door. Okay. Good work. Scallywags will sleep in the bed during their assigned sleep time in their schedules. Cool. It's better for everyone if scallywags have access to a toilet and a shower. Assign a bathroom here. Rooms. Bathroom. We don't want them to be stinky, do we? No, we do not. We do not want them to be stinky. There we go. You're a natural. Let's play some bathroom objects. The objects and room menus have search functions to help you find things. You can either input text into the search box or select a filter from the drop-down menu. So we need to see these things. Oh, look at this. We've got... It's a trough, right, for the sink, and it's really filthy and nasty, and we've just got a bucket for the toilet. I mean, we all have to start somewhere, so, don't we? I can't put it there. Why can't I put it there? Why can't I put this in? Does it have to be? Why can't I put that in? Is it? Oh, because we're here. Oh, for Christ. Jesus. Just let me get on with it. So we need a couple of buckets. That's us spinning that item apparently. We need a couple of showers, a couple of troughs. Okay. Couldn't have done it better myself. Scallywags will raise their bladder and hygiene stats in the bathroom. Thank you, thank you. Excellent. So ordering people about is necessary and fun. Select a scallywag. Where's Barmy? There she is. There she is. Right. Notice that usable items are highlighted in green. Let's force someone to use one of our new toilet buckets. For somebody. So we right click. There. I suppose I better... Great stuff. I don't think they even really wanted to go. You can manually order scallywags to do lots of things this way. Great. This outbuilding isn't really my style. Let's get rid of it before we build anything else. Okay, so we need to go into build. Delete walls. Get rid of this. Excellent. There we go. Now, let's make the sucker disappear. Get rid of the whole thing with the demolish tool. This clears the foundation completely and leaves you with nothing but grass. There we go. Excellent. Starving scallywags tend to die. I know this for a fact. Okay. Build a canteen. So we need another door. And we need to... There we go. Okay. So here we are. Excellent. So we are going to need a vending machine. If no prepared food is available, this will supply extremely poor food instead. Fantastic. Let's pop that there. Okay, we need a water cooler needed to complete a canteen. They got lazy with that description. And one canteen serving table. Needs a serving table present in the room to function. Okay. Well, we'll do you know what? We'll pop that there. Okay, and then we need the actual serving. Yeah, canteen tables need a serving table present in the room to function. So we'll pop that like this. Maybe over... No. Yes. Like this. Good. Very nice. Scallywags will eat in the canteen in their free time when they're hungry and raise their hunger stats. Some scientists believe that vending machine food is not particularly nutritious. It can also be expensive. A kitchen will provide better quality, cheaper food like gruel. You might want to build one in the future. Okay, these rooms you've built, they're hideous. Placing some decor items will help improve the room's prestige level and prestige score. Objects. Okay, filter the objects to decor. Ooh. We've got all sorts of lovely things here. Excellent. Well, I'm into bookcases. So, maybe we could... That's a filing cabinet. You know? Maybe a small wardrobe. Maybe a potted plant. Oh, wow. Okay, that's that done. Good. I like what you've done with the place. Placing items within a room contribute to the room's prestige score. This is based on the highest 6 items within the room. Highest 6, okay. With other items providing diminishing returns. Placing decor on high prestige items can help boost the score, whilst having to little free space or broken items can reduce it. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is getting long. Each room also has a prestige level. This is based on the current... Do we have to... I know about prestige levels. I play 2 point. Okay. View a room's prestige level and score. So, here it is. There we go. Excellent. Why is nobody praying? Effing Tony will go crazy. It's not going to get old for me. We need to hold a sermon right now, please. Now, holding sermons in the Holy Room creates faith. Faith is drained by each scallywag. If it gets too low, everyone's mood will suffer. Let's hold our first sermon before everyone stops believing in effing Tony. Okay, sermons will occur automatically each day, providing your Holy Room is fully functional and accessible and you have enough influence. Looks like our first sermon is about to start. Let's see how the sermon goes. You can speed up time if you want. I won't be offended. I'd kind of like to see it, plus I would like a sip of my drink. And I might also eat a nut. Do you like the noise? Quite like the noise. What is he doing at the front there? I'm really hungry today for some reason. It's a good noise. That the many legs... Oh, I didn't get to read it. I didn't get to read about the many legs. Wow. They loved it. Sermons are more effective if I'm in a good mood before they start. Fair enough. They take a lot of the face's energy though. So let's space them out. Oh, it's so special. The many legs is special. Okay, you can change the time a sermon occurs in the Holy Room sidebar. Manual sermons can also be triggered. Manual sermons can also be triggered there if a scheduled sermon fails to start for any reason. Sermon. Okay. So, select the time of day. So, because we saw it, didn't we? And we only had it sort of once per day. And I think it was sort of the evening time as well, if I recall. This lot are pretty new, but they'll quickly gain experience through performing various tasks around the base and going on missions. Scallywag gained a trait. I've used some secret powers from effing Tony to provide some instant experience to one of the Scallywags. Let's level them up now. Select William Murphy. Every time you level a Scallywag up, you get to locate 2 skill points. Choose the skills you want to increase and finish the leveling process. So we might go with intelligence. It's not about what you think. What? It's not about what you think. It's about. Oh, it's not. Right, okay. That and empathy. It's like your pain is my pain. Let's do that. Okay. Outstanding work. Keep an eye out for any Scallywag with the level up indicator above them. Oh. I didn't pay attention to it. Now it's gone. And now you tell me to pay attention to it. Think about what role the Scallywag is best suited to and upgrade their skills accordingly. This tutorial goes on a bit, doesn't it? Followers are our main source of income, but first we need to convince them to join. This is the lobby. Interesting people will go there to talk to the receptionist. Interested, not interesting. Interested people. Okay. A decent receptionist is very important to try and make it someone who can string a sentence together. That's not me though, is it? So I better not work on reception. If the receptionist does a good job, the person will join us as a follower and start to visit us our therapy room regularly. Start to visit us our therapy room. It's not just me though, is it? Okay. You know what people really love? Paving tiles. You're such a dummy. People follow paved paths if there's a route available that's not ridiculously long. Otherwise, they walk on the grass. Then they might step on a bee. Nobody wants that. Let's build a path so that people can get to the lobby. Outdoors. Okay. This one looks nice. There we go. End. I met someone in a bar yesterday and they said they'd drop by to check us out. They should be here any moment. Wow, they look totally different to how I remember. I wonder if they're still interested. Let's see. In the morning, I'm making something or other. Wait for person to become a follower. So here she comes. She looks very jolly, doesn't she? She's very happy. We do have a Scallywag trait here. What's this? William Murphy. We did all that though, didn't we? So it's just being there. But what is this? Is this somebody else? With traits. Have we got? We do. We do. Well, we'll leave that for the minute. She joined. She joined, everybody. She joined. Excellent. What now? Oh, she's gone to the faith room. That's not the faith room, is it? What's the meditation studio? Right. That's our first follower. Pretty sure it was my bar chat that made the difference. Let's take a closer look at our new follower. Okay. Now, the bio tab will give some basic information on the follower. We attract some strange types. The level tab provides information on the interests of the follower and any progress they've made in a module room. View information on each module room does by hovering your mouse over each room's icon. like this. So fishbowl, each follower has limited interest in each activity. This decreases as they spend time in the room. Okay. Wow. Okie dokie. Traits and quirks can be viewed in the stats bar only once a follower has completed the Pool of Revelations module. You can find overview information on all followers here. Oh look, there it is. Now I'm over this. Now I'm over this. Okay. Takes up they like their screen purchase. Okay, overview of followers' stat information can be found here. This can be useful for determining which followers we want to keep and which aren't worthy of effing Tony. Okay, it's the traits, right? It's the traits thing. No stepping on bees, definitely not. Followers are the cash cows that we need to milk. They'll happily pay for all sorts of strange treatments in our therapy rooms. The meditation studio is a therapy room that followers will pay to use. Sometimes I say I'm meditating, but I'm actually sleeping. Followers will leave if there are no therapy rooms available or they are bored of the current ones. Build as many different therapy rooms as you can to keep the money flowing. Remember, it's all for effing Tony. Oh, when does this tutorial end? Okay. I'm feeling a bit guilty about splashing so much money on those luxury toilet buckets. Let the scallywags earn 25 doubloons from our follower to show their gratitude. You can speed up and pause time using the controls in the bottom right corner, so this is a good time to try them out. I'd rather not, actually, just because I'd like some time without having to read screens. Knackered. Do I need to do anything? I just want to see the game for a bit, do you know what I mean? He's enjoying his potted plant. Nice. They are earning. Somehow they're earning money. See, this is it. It's probably told me how they're earning the money, but I've now started to switch off because it's just constant words. You know? Right. Excellent. They clearly love effing Tony very much. Okay, my friend from the bar looks pretty desperate. I reckon they'd join our ranks if we asked them. Once followers have been with us for a while, the recruit button will appear in their level tab. This here. Deciding. Okay. There we go. Next. Welcome to the party, pal. For Cult of Tony to be successful, we need to manage our resources carefully. Various resources are used to research new rooms, upgrade existing ones, and buy the necessary items for them. Others are used too as an indicator of how well perceived Cult of Tony is in the local community. Money is used to purchase items and build new rooms. We need to keep our pockets lined if we want to live a comfortable life. Effing Tony's definitely wants that. Money is primarily earned through therapy rooms as a way for followers to thank us for the life-changing experiences they will no doubt have. Faith is an indication of how much scallywags believe in their cause. It's all happening down here, is it? Each scallywag will cost us faith each day, so it is important to always have enough. We don't want them to leave. Faith, it feels like it's repeating itself now. Want to research that cool looking new technology? Influence is what you need. Influence is used to research new rooms and upgrades. It's wonderful what you can get scallywags to look into with a little bit of influence. Influence is primarily earned via followers using therapy rooms. The same way money is, right? Money, right, so this is money, and influence is through followers in the therapy rooms, right? Maintaining our reputation Maintaining our reputation in the local community is important. This is where PR comes in. By increasing our PR, we can attract better quality followers to potentially recruit later. PR is gained through missions, but can also be lost by scallywags or followers leave. Don't worry, officer. Nothing to see here. Heat is an indication of how much negative attention Cult of Tony is getting. Okay. If this gets too high, we'll be subject to protests or even police raids. Heat can be reduced via missions and will also gradually change over time based on how many followers we have attracted. If you are ever in need of a detailed breakdown of resource income, a full stats page is available via any of the resource buttons. There we go. Wow. Knackered. I'm going to need a fresh drink soon. I'm talking so much. Oh. Wow. What's people saying in chat? I just need a break. I need a break from all this reading. No. So you are lurking a lot today. But thank you, Xander, for joining us. What's our cult? The cult of B. No, it's the cult of Tony. People did say about the cult of B, but if I could have like a bee hat, you know, or a bee emblem, a bee statue or something, but I can't. So, you know, you got to work with what you got, innit? Okay. Now create the research office. Ooh, okay. The research office. We need a door. There it goes. And then we need to assign the room. Okay. So we need the research office desk. Each research desk needs one supercomputer present in the room to function. Wow. Every desk needs its own supercomputer. That's mental. There it is. Getting a bit evil genius in that room. Place decor items. Filing cabinets. And another filing cabinet. Won't let me because it's not part of the tutorial. Okay, scallywags won't work in the research office unless we assign a research task, though. Let's do that now. Scallywags won't work in the research office unless we assign a research task, though. Such a weird sentence. Start maintenance. Start maintenance room research. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Look, all the research stuff. Oh my goodness, there's so much of it. What? Leader's sanctum. Oh yeah. Look, there's so much research. That's nuts. Gold idol. Wow. PR missions. Recreational rooms. Maintenance. Wow, new room. Scallywags using this room wander the compound, repairing broken objects and clearing clutter. Nice. Okay. Look, and then look, we've got like kitchen, prepare meals for your canteen, which we're going to want to do. It recommended that, and it's a good idea, isn't it? Increase faith gain from the sermon by 10. That's a good one. And mood boost. It just gets better and better. Excellent. This bar will increase when scallywags are working in the research office, and it sounds like they are. Ella Chapman is in there. Okay, wait for the maintenance. Wait for the research to be complete. This is another beautiful opportunity to just take a minute. Also, are there certain skills? Because we're needing to start giving people skills. Are there skills that's better for this room? So, like planning, maybe might be good for the research room. Intelligence might be good for the research room. Is there anything like that? And then, sort of in the reception room, if we got somebody assigned to the reception, surely they would be, you know, better to have a social, right? And public speaking and retail, right? Something like that? I don't know. It won't let me do it right now, but... Right? That makes sense to me. But it hasn't actually said, has it? Of all the stuff it said. And it said a lot. Everybody's... oh, hello, Melissa, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. Here we go. I would speed it up. But I'm knackered from all the reading. Frankly. It's almost done anyway. Almost done. Did she say I'd love to block that toilet? Bucket for a start. Okay, let's speed it up. And more. Ooh. Ting! Scallywags use this room at one of the compound. We read that already. Okay, end. Okay. Effing Tony talks to me about a lot of different things. Be it summoning giant octopus creatures, building robot armies, or striving for world peace. Their will really is open to interpretation. Once you build a leader's sanctum, we'll be able to choose which direction to go in. Whatever we need, I just spat. Whatever we do, we'll need money. So make sure you've got a regular flow of followers. Good luck, Scallywags. Oh, God, have we got through it? Right. Leveling up. But now we just got more to read. Scallywags gain experience by we know this, right? Okay. Looking for a lava lamp. Struggling to find what you're looking for? Tired of endless scrolling through menus? We've got you covered. Search filters. What is this? A great choice needs to be made about the destiny of the cult of Tony. People need a goal to aspire to, a purpose for their life. Build a leader's sanctum so we can make a decision about where this whole endeavour is going. Yes. Let's. So we need a foundation. And this is where the sort of the followers are going. But if we're recruiting, we should let's do something. How big does this room have to be? I don't know. Let's go this big. Because I don't rightly know. Stick a door in there. Room. Probably should have checked first. Oh, maybe I have to research it. I might have to research it. Your leader will sometimes make a leader demand. It's best to pay attention to these as they could offer a reward for completing quests or impose a penalty if certain conditions are not met. There's two types of these. Quests have a specific goal to complete and can either offer rewards for completion or impose penalty statuses until completion. Quests with a linked status are marked with a chain symbol. I'm never going to retain all of this. It's just like an information dump. Most statuses are permanent and can either be positive or negative. Some temporary negative statuses are linked to quests and will be removed once the quest... Just let me get on with it and learn as I go. Jeez. Right. What is this? Cleaning cart. So this must have come with the research. Requires a maintenance room. We don't have a maintenance room, do we? I don't think we have a maintenance room. But we can now build a maintenance room, is that right? Yes. So, let's have a look here. We want... What was that room that we needed to get? Is it like one of the last rooms we need to unlock and it's... Is it something I'm supposed to be doing now? After all that, I'm struggling to remember what it was called. What was it called? Is it that one there? Leader's Sanctum. Was it that one? And we need all of these. Okay. Well, let's work on the kitchen next. Let's work on the kitchen so that people can actually eat. And build a maintenance office. That's a bit big for a maintenance office, so we'll build a new building. Where is our doubloons? We've got quite a bit, actually. Okay. So, we'll build a maintenance office. Do you know what? We will build it back here. I can't imagine it needing to be that big, right? Right? Or am I making that up? Pop this here. Maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. Oh. It needs to be... Oh, no, that works. Okay. And then... Ooh, so... A cleaning cart. We have a tool trolley. So we can fix things, and a workbench. Okay. Okay. We could probably put some nice objects in it. Should we... You know? I quite like the idea of a... Yeah. That works for me. Okay, so we have a maintenance room. And we should also look at the job situation. Right? So, this person's changed. Who was working on reception for ages? Was it Ellie Chapman? No. Who are you? It was them, wasn't it? They were on reception for the longest time. Let's have a look at their work. Yeah, so if we say we want you to work in the lobby, right? And I would like you to have social and public speaking. Let's do 3 in that and 1 in there. I'm not sure if that sort of works or not, but... Is that it? Is that it? Maybe. What's that mean there? What does that logo mean? That they're missing a room or something? They're unhappy about a lot of things. Well, we're just trying to get the job sorted at the moment. All right. Now, Barmy is doing quite a lot of research, so maybe we could... Yeah. Stick her in the research room. We're not really looking at people's things, are we? But we'll stick her in there. Can she level up yet? So maybe intelligence would be good. It's hard to know, isn't it? Planning might be good in there. Oh, look. Improvisation is good for the kitchen. Oh, okay. Oh, it does tell us. Fantastic. The recruitment office. For the lobby. Oh, I'm pleased I put quite a bit into that then. All therapy rooms. Research office. Excellent. Also, espionage is good for the research office. Okay. So Barmy then is going to be about intelligence and espionage. Right? Yes. Okay. We need somebody to work in maintenance. Why is it saying -2? Why is that happening? I guess they lose it in other areas to focus on other areas. Is that what's happening? So at the moment they're going to be good possibly for therapy, so we might shove him in the meditation studio. What is this? Sermon completed. Ooh, we generated quite a lot of faith. Look, we did things. Okay, cool. Scallywag is close to leveling. Now, who else hasn't... Let's look at the jobs thing. Where was it? Not followers, jobs. This one. This one. Okay. Okay. Who doesn't have a job? So they don't have a job and they're ready to level up. Let's have a look at them. So if we wanted them to work in the maintenance room, right? If we made them work in maintenance, and then what would be good for that? It was improvisation, wasn't it? And I think was that the only thing good for maintenance? I think it might have been. Yeah, so what we'll do is just pump it into there. There we go. So there'll be maintenance. That's not updated. Okay. And then the fishbowl. Daytime room. That's this room. That's a job. The fishbowl room is a job. What's the best? Because we've got Ellie Chapman here. Fishbowl. Daytime room. This room can only be worked during daytime hours. What do they do in there? So that's her priority. The fishbowl room. And then what would we do? So public speaking for her. Right? Public speaking. Shouldn't that be Bob Biscuit? Increases influence gain. Shouldn't this be Bob Biscuit? He's a bit different though, look. He does the sermons. So I guess she's doing something else in there. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to have a look at that in the day, won't we? Sort of see what's going on in there. Right. Okay, so some more research is done. Prepare meals in the canteen. Because if we start looking at their complaints, what's this about the compound? Effing Tony's work, research and build leaders. Oh, these are quests. Research and build leader sanctum. Yeah, so it is. We got quite a way to go. So we need to start looking at our people's complaints. Actually, if we come this way, it's a shame that where the camera is. I can't move this screen. What sort of complaints are we getting? Some minor health loss. The horrific food is a big one. We're getting a lot of that. And also boredom is standing out more than the sleep issue. Right? So if we come into research, recreational might be a good way to go. Because they're complaining about fun after food the most, I would say. So food then. Food. I thought we researched stuff. What was new here? Oh, we have to build the kitchen. It's separate from the canteen. This needs a kitchen. Okay. We can do that. So if we... Oops, I've messed this up. I've messed it up. I regret everything. Let's do that. And we'll put in that door. Right. And then make this a kitchen where they can cook the food. Right. And then we need somebody. We're going to have to recruit some followers. So, fridge and oven, worktops. Yeah. Do you want me to put? I mean, I don't know what kind of decor would. I don't know. A small table. It's a little bit weird. It could be. We could pretend it's like a center counter, can't we? So we need somebody to work in there, and I think at the moment we are pretty... Everybody's doing something. Oh, what's wrong here? Sensitive ears prefers not to work within 20 tiles of the kitchen and canteen office. They should be alright. They should be alright. That's well, that's where it's going. So it's done now. That's where it's going. So we need some followers, don't we? Followers. Who have we got? Who have we got? What are these? Unknown traits. Okay. Unknown traits, unknown quirks. Alia, though, it looks quite interesting. What is this? Dismiss follower. No. Quote, it looks like a cabbage. Joined on day one. Controlled through a series of pulleys and wheels. Made from biscuit grated grafted to grape. What made from biscuit grafted to grape? Woke up in a bad video game. Okay, so we need... She'll come back in the day, right? And we need to focus on getting her to want to join and stuff. Oh, and we need more beds already, do we? Because we got somebody in, did we? We're going to have to look at the bedroom situation. How do they feel about sharing a bedroom? Do we have to... Is it just that they want nicer beds, but they're okay to share rooms? Maybe. Maybe. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Time for a rebrand. Your choice of cult uniform might have felt like the best fashion decision at the time, but we all know tastes change. If you're having second thoughts, no. The kitchen. You can build a kitchen. More beds. Without a proper bed, scallywags will grow exhausted and unhappy. Okay. Food doesn't cook itself. Yes, I know. I'm trying to employ somebody to work the kitchen. We need a new follower to get that done. In terms of research, where would the beds? Where are the beds? Looks like it's going to be a little while, doesn't it? Because they're, I can't see... I mean, it's got to be somewhere in this category, I would have thought. But they were complaining about being bored more than their sleep. They were... Bedroom upgrade. It's quite far off, isn't it? It's quite far off. A little bit like RimWorld. Yeah, it's I suppose I would say Prison Architect, but to be honest, they're all using the same engine. So the guys at Introversion made the engine, this sort of game style for Prison Architect, and Tynan, who makes RimWorld, asked to use that engine. Most said yes, and now lots of people use it, so I guess they've really sort of not bothered about it. You know, there's that school game as well, isn't there, on Steam that uses it, and we've got this one, all that sort of stuff. There's a mountain core game where you're dwarves and you mine under mountains, and it uses this engine. A calm version of RimWorld and Prison Architect. I don't feel calm at the moment because I've been doing a massive amount, enormous amount of reading. And I find reading really stressful because I'm dyslexic, and it's when I'm reading a lot, I can struggle to take in what I'm reading because I'm concentrating so much on reading the words. And for me, it's letters and numbers can get jumbled up, letters can be back to front and things like that, so it's like trying to decipher while I'm trying to read. Now I've had a lot of practice in it, you might be able to tell, but there are still problems there. It's still really hard for me. Now, used by scallywags to increase their fund needs. Excellent! We've got a new room. What is this room? What is it? It's just a recreational room. Okay, let's build it. Do you know what we might do? Because we've got quite a bit of cash. We might put like a decent extension on here. Right, get a decent extension in. Right. But why? Let's delete this wall. And that wall. And that wall. Why? It's telling me, isn't it, to do things again. It's what? It might be useful to make sure some of your scallywags take a different lunch break, so there's always someone to man the therapy rooms and keep the money flowing. Okay, you can edit the schedule. I'm not ready for that. Can I build this now? Why can't I build this? What am I missing here? I don't understand. What am I missing? Why can't I build this wall? Why can't I build a wall? Build the door. I'm confused. Because it's not foundation wall. But we've built the foundations. We're now trying to build the indoor wall. These wooden ones. I want to build these wooden ones. We've got the foundation. Oh, it's because it's a foundation wall. Not a wall. Right, okay, thank you. I see what you're saying. I see. Okie dokie. Right. Why does it matter? Why have they done that? Go with it, I suppose. Go with it, I guess. So, let's see. Don't know what that room's going to be yet. Let's not worry about it. Let's get the recreational room in. Ding, ding, ding. Dominoes! I love some dominoes. And look, we can recolour it. So we're going to recolour it. Can I put windows in? I want windows. A slot machine. We could put some slot machines in. We're running out of money. Vinyl record. Oh yeah. Ruble cube. Let's oh yeah. Nice. Nice. They're all straight in there. Look at that. All straight in there. Have we already... Yeah, we did this. Okay, let's do PR missions then. Can I recruit anybody yet? I want to recruit somebody. I can't. We have to wait. Have to wait. And it seems like we've got a long way to go before they will recruit. What else can we do in here? Oh, they've got that. They've got all the things. They've got all the things. They have all the things. I need somebody to work the kitchen though. So we've got 4 followers. I'd like to recruit somebody. Alia is closest to recruitment, but she's still a long way away, isn't she? We could be waiting a while. Okay, so maybe we will look at the schedule. What is this? Job priorities. Ensure I've done that. Where's the... Where is... It'll be in here somewhere, won't it? So is it that schedule? Schedule. Right. So how do we change these? Oh, they're here. Free time. Right. Taking lunch at different times though. So if we had... Actually, let's do these 3. Like that. Should we go more extreme? Maybe we should. Maybe we should. So they are completely different times, right? Like that. Just means that they have a short morning and a long afternoon. I hope they're okay with that. What does this mean? You're bored. Is that what that means? Okay. Special crib is definitely becoming a thing now, isn't it? First to be assigned to their own personal bedroom. Their own personal bed or their own personal bedroom. I'm assuming bedroom. A special crib. Their own personal bed. I'm going to assume that it means bedroom. They'd prefer to have their own bedroom. Is that right? Is that right? Am I right in thinking this? And then if that's the case, I mean, we could be... How big would we want to make these rooms? Because we could end up with quite a lot of people. Maybe we should have a sort of a compound of bedrooms somewhere. We could put it to the test. I could test it. You know. Maybe it is just a bed thing. Hard to know at this point. I'm still new. I don't know. We haven't got any research going at the moment. Where's the... This is the bathroom upgrade. I don't think they're particularly complaining about that at the moment, strangely. But we're making a bit of a beeline. Oh, it's down here. So we need to come through mood boost. Allow the leader to boost the Scallywag's mood at the cost of influence. Now, can I not cancel this? Oh, I don't think I can cancel it. Bedroom upgrade is coming through here. Mood boost. Scallywag cap 1. Increases maximum Scallywags recruitable by 2. Okay. And then bedroom upgrade. Right, okay. Okie dokie. Oh, hello. That sermon was a little bit more rubbish. Spent a lot of money today. But we have gained a nice bit of faith. Which is good. That's it. Go to bed, everybody. What's that mean? What does that mean? Why are they flashing like that? Is it because they're scared of the dark? Is that what it is? I don't know. If I put lights, because there was lights. Look, we've got this sort of standing lamp. Would they be... Would it... Oh. Food-related injury. A food-related injury. I mean, this looks a bit weird to me, but does that help? You know, this is an expensive lamp, by the way. Does that work? I don't know. Food-related injury. A Scallywag has gotten ill after eating with dirty hands. You know, I'm starting to see now how using an old trough as a sink probably isn't... Yeah, I think we're researching the bathrooms. They got injured. Some injuries are minor and heal over time. Others require medical attention, either at the city hospital or in an on-site medical ward. Oh, is that what's happening with that one that's flashing? Are you injured? How do we find out? Health loss. Okay. How do I find out? Assign bed. Oh, there is assign bed. Oh, we can assign them beds. Like that? Okay. Dismiss Scallywag. How do I find out how they lost this? How they had injury? Right, because look at their health. And their health is going down. I don't know how that's happened. They are travelling to the hospital. Oh, is that what I did? I sent them to the hospital. I thought I was assigning them a bed. It does look like a hospital, though, on the icon. That's weird. So, with that, send them to the hospital. Medical treatment. Oh, right. Sleep time. There's no use in keeping your Scallywags up all night when our followers will be at home asleep. Whilst followers will quite happily spend a large amount of time and money at our esteemed establishment, they all need to go home eventually. This is the perfect time to get some well-deserved rest for your Scallywags. So, this was the dirty hands whilst eating. Split container parts. What? 6 hours. Treatment not required. Why is she going to the hospital then? What is happening? Reduce the capacity of a small egg cup. What are they talking about? Oh, look, there's down here. Scallywags injured. Oh, it's you. But the other one was... Oh, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, contaminated food. Right, dirty hands. So, from what we understand, this one will go over time. Treatment not required. Okay. Then we've got, this has just popped up, mood break, so that's gone away. Scallywag skill points. So, where is it that they work? The fishbowl. So, bluffing and public speaking. Bluffing. So, I've pumped it all into bluffing apparently. Let's go bluffing and public speaking then. Okay, what is this? Prepared food. Yeah, we have run out. We've never made anything. We're waiting for our followers. This goes slow. So hypno chamber, monolith room, and the pool of revelations. I don't think we can build any of these yet. I think it's more of a research thing. It's more of a research thing. Why have we not done any research yet? On here. Who's doing research? Somebody's doing research. Research. Barmy. She's at hospital right now. Okay, we don't really know how she got hurt, do we? We don't really know. Hello, Joe. Welcome. Welcome. Boop, 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 boop. You're a Team 17 person, aren't you, Joe? Yeah. And this, and for anyone who doesn't know, this is a Team 17 game. Hello, Joe. Welcome. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, our researchers had to go to hospital, so we're just sort of waiting. I could speed it up, but there's been a lot of reading in this game, Joe, and I'm enjoying the breaks where I don't have to read something. How are we all doing? Oh yeah, oh yeah. We've got quite a lot of faith. What is this one? Influence, that's it. Gain from followers visiting the compound and from completing missions. Oh yeah. And I'd really like to do this PR thing. Oh, resume. Oh, I have been changing up my... Oh, well, let's do this, yeah. I have got 2 on the go. I have got 2 on the go, look. That's okay. Let's speed this up. Let's get to morning. Off they go. Alright. So the terrible, terrible bathroom. And we've got nobody who works in the kitchen, so terrible, terrible food. Still, surely better than Nout, right? You would have thought. Okay, someone doing research, doing a night shift only. So if I put my researcher on a night shift, is that what you're saying? Because I don't have enough people to do somebody researching morning, day and night at the moment. I simply do not. But research is better, is it? If I do it at night time? So if I put Barmy on a night time, is it because it's quieter or something so they can concentrate more on it or something? Is that? Where's the schedule again? Here. Barmy. Is that what you're saying, Joe? Joe? Is that what you're saying? So what would qualify as a nighttime? So if she went to bed at... when you get a spare person, do... Oh, 1 day, 1 night. Okay, okay. But yeah, on this shift thing, when would be the best time to have them go sleep? Like 9 AM? Or something? Or should I send them to bed directly as everyone's getting... do you know, I don't know. I suppose as long as they're sleeping somewhere within this stretch, or probably not during sermons, so somewhere in this stretch, you know? There's some preset ones. Morning. Night. Work nights. Select the schedule of the scallywag to work nights. Right. So if we wanted, we could... Has that just not updated? Work all day. Do I have to refresh it? No, it still looks like she's night shift. Do I have to do it that way? I have to do it that way. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, and then if we do daytime. Oh, I haven't. That's morning. Afternoon. Day. It's that one. Okay, cool. Nice, thanks. Put this back, though. Okay, cool, thanks. And do they prefer having their own rooms? So this was a question I was wondering. If I get like nice equipment and stuff and proper beds, do they prefer having their own bedroom? How do they feel about sharing? And if they do need their own bedrooms, how small can I make them? Okay, hospitals overcrowded. Uh-oh. Hypochondriacs watching medical TV shows to blame. Various virus outbreaks have sent the Bay Hospital into a hectic frenzy. The hospital is now so busy that it is turning most people away. Those with minor or made-up injuries are advised by Head of Medicine, Jeffrey Home, to just don't bother. Read more on page 7. Kay Dilkington still at large. The local corner shop paperboy was found to have stolen thousands of chocolate bars over the years, and last week went on the run after finally being found out. So that will be useful for when we can start doing missions and whatnot, but we can't do them at the moment. I forgot about the newspaper articles from when I played, because I gave it a go such a long time ago. I totally forgot about that. That was good. That was good. Oh, this is looking pretty full. Maybe we should get some more mats in. Oh, I have to build another room. Well, at least research is moving again. Can I recruit any of them? No. I want to recruit her so bad to work in the kitchen. You know, you're going to meeting, but you will look. Okay, thank you, Joe. No, just in case I have any more questions, of which I'm sure there will be many. Oh, look, the paper remains up here. Because it cannot send scallywags to hospital, currently hospitalised scallywags, so that's sort of how it's affecting us at the moment. That if anybody's injured, we couldn't do anything about it. That's okay. That is okay. And these are followers, look. They are also followers. Where's our researcher gone now? Where's Barmy? Barmy? Oh. She's, I think injured again. She's exhausted and very bored. Sleep deprived. Bored of dominoes. There's lots of things in that room. Why are you sleep deprived? Is that because I turned you onto the night shift in the middle of the night? Probably. I'm sorry. Sorry. At least she's getting some recreation now. At least she's getting some recreation now. That's good. That is good. But the research, once again, has come to a stop. I probably have this mood break. Oh, on Savannah. Well, I mean, that's your job, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Honestly. I could probably put some decor in here, though. Right. Coffee table. Another chair. Deco. Yeah, some flowers. I don't want the lava lamp. We could put some books in. Make ourselves look a bit better. Yeah. Oh look, we could put a lamp on the table. Nice, a mirror. Be self-reflective. It's important. Okay. Can we decorate like the floors and things? If I wanted to, these are all objects. There isn't... doors, walls, but we don't have like a floor section. Okay. The floor changes when you assign the room, I guess. So some prefer their own rooms, some prefer shared. Tricky. So the ones, I guess, that have special crib would like their own rooms. So if we come into moods, we've got 2 wanting their own cribs. We do. Maybe we could do something here with that. You know? What if? What if? That's not the wall, but... It's probably like too tiny, but we'll see. We'll try and find out. These are probably too small, right? And they'll be all grumpy about it. I don't know what that icon means. So if we do that, is it just that it can't function properly because there's not enough in it? So like tiniest rooms. But now if I wanted to assign them to their own room, how do I do that? How do I do that? Oh, okay, that's how I do it. I remember now. Like that. Oh no, I'm telling them to go to sleep. How do I actually make it their bed? Make it their room? Can I assign the room to somebody? No. So all I've done is I've told them to go to sleep. I don't know how to assign them to their own room. It's weird. Because you're not going to want somebody else to take it randomly, are you? So I would want Savannah to take this. Not Bob. I don't know how to make that happen. We're having a real hard time over here with Barmy. Maybe we should send her to bed. She's exhausted. She's got the dirty hands, sleep deprived. She's now bored of dominoes and the slot machine. Oh, it is what it is, Barney. You know, and if you don't work, then we're never going to have anything else nice again, are we? You're the reason we can't have nice things, Barney. Sermon time. Oh, also, should we see about getting some more? Oh. Get some more in there. Good. Good. You know, we need to recruit somebody so we can have better food. We need the research so that we can have better bathrooms, because she's constantly got like dirty hands and health loss from it and horrific food. But without the research, Barmy, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. What were you saying, Chrissy? You said there is a thing somewhere in here. It says bed unassigned. Ah, bed unassigned. What's assignment unassigned as well? Maybe that's got something to do with missions. Right, okay, thank you, Chrissy. And I saw that, didn't I, near the beginning of the game. Totally forgot about it. This is what happens, you see, with all this bleeding reading. Wow, good sound. So we would like to assign a bed for you. Can we get rid of them and Savannah? Right. So that's your bed. And then Savannah. That's your bed. Yeah? Okay. Now, the face Bob biscuit. There. Who's assigned to this bed? Barmy. Okay. You assigned to that bed. Are you assigned a bed? No. Take that one. I think that's all beds assigned, right? Oh. There. I think everybody has a bed. Is there somewhere where it sort of shows me that? What is this? Scared of the dark. So Barmy can never really be working nights, right? Right. Now we've got gaining influence. Struggling to gain enough influence. Don't worry. We've all been there before. Building therapy rooms is a great way. Yeah, research, mate. Everything is research. If you want, it's like the component thing in RimWorld, isn't it? We've got the bottleneck, right? It doesn't matter how much you keep telling me about it. I can't do it. Each job has 2 relevant skills. Oh, nice. Now you're telling me. After I could have potentially assigned all sorts of random skill points. Okay, click on any resource on your HUD to access the stats menu. Go away, please. Okay. Oh, Bummer, you're back. How are you feeling? Hey, how are you feeling? You've got a bed now, by the way. There it is, in the corner. Okay. She could be better. But at least she's researching again. We're getting close here. How do you feel about your room here? You must be feeling better about your special crib. Prefers to be assigned to their own personal bed. That's done, so that will run out hopefully and all be good again. Prefers not to work within 20 tiles of the kitchen and canteen objects, which, you know, I think they are. And there's not really much I can do about that except move this room, I guess, away. Or would they need a stationary room? Just them being the maintenance technician in general is an issue, perhaps. Perhaps. How's it all going? Followers are looking really happy. We've got a lot of followers. Oh, look. Donald is ready for recruitment. Donald is ready. So maybe Donald could be our chef. Donald, where are you, mate? Oh, please, he's deciding. He's joined. There he is. I'd love to join. Yes. Woohoo! We've got Donald Heston, everybody. So first things first. Shall we sign him a bed? If I can figure out how to do it. There it is. A bed. You've got a bed. Do you have the... What kind of traits do you have? Do you have like a... rugged disapproval? What? Prefers to work in rooms that don't contain rugs. Well, we don't have a single rug anywhere, so you're okay. It's a weird thing, though, isn't it? Not like feeling that strongly about rugs. It's a bit weird. Let's have him work in the kitchen, and maybe we can start trying to get some food. What is your major malfunction? An object just broke. Yeah, that's alright. It got repaired. What's wrong? What's wrong? Why aren't you... Oh, is it sermon time? No. Oh, you're giving the sermon. I thought we had somebody who worked this area. I thought we had somebody that did that. Was it Bob? Is it... Bob isn't doing it, is he? Well, somebody was doing it. These are the skills. Unassigned. So, it's the priority. That's what I've done. It's a priority. It's not actually assigned. So, Bob. So, Donald. It's the same thing with the beds, right? Where is it again? Is it this? but I'm not assigning. I'm not assigning anything. I don't understand this. Are you all just doing what you want to do? I don't know. I did the schedule. What is this? First working rooms that don't contain rugs. And the canteen thingy one. Level up skill points for the fishbowl. What's skills? Bluffing and public speaking. There we go. And then Murphy, the meditation room, empathy and retail. Empathy and retail. Okay. So it's high priority, but they're still doing other things, it would seem. Okay, well, we've unlocked the bathroom objects, which is good. I think we should, get going with this, which I think we have. Right. Let's see, what have we got? So we've got an actual shower. That's nice. Right, so let's get rid of these showers. And let's put in... Right. I don't know. These showers. We've got some standard sinks. Nice. Do we need... Should we put some... Oops. Let's move object. I presume we need those. And then we've got some standard toilets. No cubicles, just straight up. Share them like that. For now. We will need to look into that. Just made him pee on the floor. So it might be nice to build some proper bathrooms at some point, right? Because that's a weird situation. Is it not? This is not prison. I mean, to be honest, I think the facilities are better in prison. So sorry about that. Sorry about that. Can we... Right, so let's try and get them recruited, and she could potentially be our researcher for nighttime, right? Taking on Joe's advice. Right, so we'll assign her a bed. We've got one bed left here. And with her, she also doesn't like rugs. We just won't have any rugs. That's fine. Ooh, the PR missions. You can now undertake PR missions. Effing Tony and I can guide you through how to do that. I'm terrified. There's going to be so much reading. Can we deal with our new recruit first? Who we would like to put in the research office. And we're going to try and do this nighttime thing, right? Can we focus on her? No. She moved. Right. Research. Schedule. Nighttime. Nighttime schedule. So she will now do research in the evenings. Okay, so let's get into this then. So it'd be great to have someone shouting about how great we are in town. People love that. Do they though? Send someone now, please. Okay. You can now access PR missions. You've just triggered your first mission encounter. Let's have a look. I remember this map. The map of St. Michael's Bay. So here we are. Town Hall. Shouting outing. So it's 1 hour mission, no time limit. Shout loudly about how wonderful effing Tony is. I'd love to do that. PR rating increase. Excellent. So, ooh, look what we've done. So let's assign a scallywag. Now, I forget who's really good. Yes, look. So, social. Oh, balmy leaf, strangely. Balmy leaf. Balmy leaf. 100% chance. Begin. So she will now leave the compound, if I understand correctly. Off they go. Okay. There she goes. The success of a mission will depend on many factors, like who you send and how hard it is. Let's see how they do. Review the mission result once the mission is completed. Well, it said 100% success chance. So I'm sort of hoping, right, that it's going to be great. And to be honest, she could probably do with some time away from this place. Also, I'm still seeing them use a vending machine here. Donald, have you actually been working this or not? Failed. Cannot use this. But why? What are you doing? You're just cleaning up. I don't understand the kitchen. She's on it. She's doing it. What is this? Oh, that's where we are. The cult of Tony. That's where we are. Fantastic. Is that prison? Penitentiary. It is. There's the hospital. It's not too far to the hospital, is it? Convenience store. Homeless shelter. Docks. Attorney's office. Recording studio. Army barracks, look. Military barracks. Excellent. So we need... What is it we need to do? We want the bedroom upgrade, don't we? So let's go for mood boost. Allows the leader to boost the scallywag's mood at the cost of influence. And we're now making influence, so this is something we could actually use. Right. And this is going to raise the cap. Because I think we keep hitting that 800, aren't we? Look! She's researching at night! She's researching at night! Oh, scallywags take over the world! I want it to be the Bumbleton... The you know, Bumbleton bees. Except I don't really want them to be bees that go out into the world. I kind of like the Bumbleton aspect of it, you know, just going, you know, a bumbler. Just go and bumble around town. I'd quite like that. What we need to do is keep an eye on Donald tomorrow and find out exactly what that man is doing, or probably not doing. What is he not doing? Why is this like this all of the time? Oh, mission complete, turn in. I have to actually press the button? Okay. Looks like they're good at shouting. Missions provide all sorts of rewards and benefits, such as unlocking new objects and providing more resources. Oh, that's cool. Personnel will not return from missions until you view the results. You're telling me that now? Yeah. There's also a chance that a mission will trigger a mission encounter pop-up. These are mission situations that require you to make decisions. Until they are dealt with, the mission will not progress. It's a bit like in the Sims World Adventures. Is that what you're saying? Which is a game we are totally going to be getting back to, by the way. Good. So she'll be on her way back. I've missed Barmy. I've missed Barmy. Is she coming home? I want Barmy to come home. I want Barmy to come home. Oh no, who are you? Unknown person. Fair enough. I mean, it makes sense. Why would I know everybody walking by the place? Is Barmy home? Barmy's home. She's in bed. She came home. We didn't even spot it. When they take their hats off at night? No, that's not... You don't take it off when you sleep. You're like the Mandalorian. You just keep it on all the time, right? This is unacceptable. I don't like this. This lamp makes it look like this toilet seat is different from the others, isn't it? It's weird. Should we move it? So, for whatever reason, it's freaking me out a little bit. Don't know why. I have no good reason for that. I wonder if we can make like little cubicles here. If we... Oh. Let's see. Right. Just see. And then if we come down... And then... like this. Yeah? And then we get a door. Preferably one without a window in it. There we go. Is this now registered as a bathroom? It is still registered as a bathroom. Hey, that's cool. There we go. They're using it. They're freaking using it. And then we could maybe put like a wall here. So this is a little bit more private. What do we think? And then we could leave a bucket in there for good old time's sake. Do you remember when we used to have to use that? I do. Don't remind me. That's new and improved bathroom. Hey, that's an alright bathroom. Tell me it's an alright bathroom, everybody. I think it's an alright bathroom. These look a bit pokey, but we're not going to worry about it right now. And I think these people are mostly happy to be sharing the room. Yeah, just horrific food. Well, whose fault is that, Donald? The food is your job. What are you doing with your life? Your purpose in life is to feed the masses. That's a really important job, Donald. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I love Barbosa. Why? No orders or production paused. What? What do I need to do to make the kitchen function? What am I missing here? There's no freezers. Freezer? That's an upgrade though. Why are we getting into upgrades? Order? Okay. We want the gruels. Max. That's a lot. Prepare. Donald, are you coming to do it? Are you coming to do it? This is amazing. Let's upgrade. Oh, I can't. I spent all the money. I spent all the freaking money. Do I get the money back? Oh, I don't. Live and you learn. I'm learning, everybody. Hey, where's the upgrade? I thought there was something about an upgrade. Oh, I haven't unlocked the upgrade yet. What an absolute plum. He's cooking gruel. Oh, we're doing it. Oh, we didn't have ingredients, Chrissy. I didn't know. My story is like yours, but more interesting because it involves cults. Yeah, right, Donald. Research. So the leader can do that now. We want the scallywag cap. Right? Increases maximum scallywags recruitable by 2. Is that what we want? I want the faith cap. Oh, it's because we want the bedroom upgrade. Yeah, this is what we want. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's happening. Because everybody is so sick and tired of the food. Will they, if there is this kind of food available, does that mean they absolutely won't use the vending machine, or could there still be a chance of using the vending machine? Oh look, so you could turn them off and say you're not allowed to use the vending machine, I suppose. So he's still thinking terrible food, but that could be about to full. Look, full. Yeah. What room's awful? It's a toilet cubicle. Well, you would rather be in the room at large while you're doing that? What's wrong with you? Bob's a pervert, everybody. Decided. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Have we got any new rooms that we can build? No. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. I was thinking about moving... I don't know. Maybe we could move the research room. Because I'm just thinking about that person that's annoyed about working near to the kitchen and the canteen. But they're also the maintenance worker. So for all I know, where the room is would have no bearing on it. Whenever they walk past to sweep the room or something, they could get the negative moodlet. You can now boost a scallywag's mood. Life in the compound can be tough. Sometimes it helps to get a compliment from the face. If someone is particularly struggling, I can give them a quick pep talk. Get them back on track. This comes at a cost. I'm a leader, not a therapist, and I'll lose some influence for being too soft on the scallywags. Well, let's not do that then. It will come as no surprise to you that having to use a bucket for a toilet isn't exactly great for morale. I fixed that freaking ages ago. What is this? Preparing food. Oh, this tells me how much food I've got in stock. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be quite a lot. What's going on down here? What was that? Can you not afford it? It does cost money to be enlightened. Apparently. Outrageous. Where do I get the compound? Was it this? No. How do I get these paths again? It's not... Is it outside? Outside floor. It's the indoor floor! Indoor floor! I want indoor floor. I do want indoor floor. I want this indoor floor. Look what I did. I made the floor. There is indoor floor. This is the best. Alright, outdoor floor. Okay. Yes. There. I regret that. Can I... It's going to delete the bush though, innit? Well, there is foliage, I noticed. Oh, look. It's nice, isn't it? Oh, I could put a... Look, oh. Oh, it's just a green blob, but I'm clearly very happy about it. I spent all the money on bushes. I'm an absolute plum. Can I move these ones? Can I move? Oh, I could have moved these ones. Live and you learn. I just moved these ones. What the? I wish to write a very strong letter of complaint. Can you hear that music? There we go. I want the flowers, the bushes, the shrubs, the shrubbery. I can't believe I spent all the money on stuff we got loads of just kicking around the lot. Like an absolute tool. Why did I do this? Give me all the flowers. Yes! That's right. All the pretty flowers. Yes. I had no idea. I want to keep all the flowers close because we don't want to ruin the flowers, do we? We want flowers. Prettiness, right? Prettiness. Well, that's what we want. Let me have my fun. Let me just move the flowers. That one can go there because I don't know what to do with it. Okay, good. Okay. But from your errors we learn. Yeah, that's it. I'm providing a service. Absolutely. Also, I did all of that reading. So please use that. So that you don't have to. Because, man, that was... Oh, look, there's more flowers over here. Quick. Yeah, because that was awful. I'm so pleased that's over. For a time there, that was my life. And I was not having a good time. Okay. I mean, obviously I don't mind a bit of tutorial, but that was ridiculous. You know, it was repetitive. It was very wordy and long-winded. And a lot of the times, telling us stuff that we already... Like, as you know, one of my pet peeves of tutorials is, why don't you learn how to pause the game and speed the game up? I don't need... Who needs telling that? Who... And then if somebody doesn't know that, do you think they'd be able to work it out? Or do you want to spoon feed everybody? Because it's offensive. Okay. Just going to annoy the gamer. Increases maximum scallywags recruitable by 2. Perfect. Perfect. So in order to get the bedroom upgrade, we also need a bunch of other stuff. Objection acquisition missions. Okay. So we need to get this. And then we need the room boosts. Allows the leader to boost the skills of anyone entering a room at the cost of influence. Interesting. Interesting. So we lost 28 influence today. When do we know that there's more missions? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure it'll pop up, won't it? What is this? Oh, the leader's sanctum. It's probably going to be peace and love, though, to be honest. Divine inspiration coming soon. I think it's important to enjoy things that grow, right? You know, so we can embrace evil in all its many forms and the darkness. So summon the dark tentacle lord. Oh, I don't know. No, that sounds pretty good. Burn the world to the ground. Sell your scallywag souls. Throw people into the great abyss. Infuse scallywags with demonic power. I mean, all of that sounds amazing. All of that sounds pretty spectacular. Futuristic. I'm just, you know, the futurists. I probably embrace. Probably not for me. You know, not really my cup of tea. But let's see. Embrace the future, including science, space, and robots. Rule the world with a robot army. Blast off to a new planet. I'm perfectly fine on this one. Liquidate followers into tasty beverages. Make followers into attractive decorations. Conduct experiments on your scallywags. Okay, well, I quite like the last three. Embrace love in all its peaceful forms. Grow plants. Hook up with local scallywags in your area. Hook up? What kind of hook up? Create world peace. Dance around maypoles. Infuse scallywags with magical incense. I don't know. It's not quite what I don't really want any of these things. I don't have the religion I really want here. Ideology? What are we calling it? Cult, that's it. New divine inspirations coming soon. What is... What are we voting for? Are we going with darkness, futurists, or peace and love? This actually sounds quite boring. This is not what I wanted for peace and love at all. It's not what I wanted at all. I am sort of drawn to the darkness. We have a vote for the futurist. The futurist, you know, we can get into the bender side of things, you know, sort of be all Futurama about it. Okay, alright. Be evil, says Sanatuja. Sanatuja. Hello, Sana. Be evil. We're getting quite a few votes for darkness, actually. We are getting... we are getting quite a few votes for the old darkness. Fantastic. I mean, I'm sure there'll be opportunities for us to explore all three themes. But, you know, this just it kind of lends itself, you know, doesn't it? Kind of lends itself. Particularly when Tony is a big octopus thing. And that said, summon the Dark Tentacle Lord. I mean, look, you can see him in the background picture. That's effing Tony. That's exactly who we want to summon. Not that I was planning on summoning anybody, but now I know it's possible. I want to summon effing Tony. Good. What is this? Somebody can level up. Who is it? Barmy? Oh, fantastic. What is it that you do, Barmy? I forget now. You work in the research office, that's right. Espionage and intelligence. Espionage and intelligence. There you go. She's a really good researcher these days. Eh? She's getting pretty flashy. She's getting pretty flashy. Embrace the darkness. Yes, yes. I know that one of our scallywags is scared of the dark. At least one of them. Well, they should have thought about that before they joined up to a cult. I mean, what did they think was going to happen? Honestly. It's time to order more food. Spend all that money. Just keep it coming. Just keep it coming. Yeah. So we want to see 100 before we can get that upgrade, right? So, oh, he's dribbling. Look how cute he is. He looks menacing during the day, but at night time he's just adorable. Garbage eater. That was his previous job. Is that a job? I suppose he gets rid of the garbage. Briefly. I mean, it still comes out again. Stuck in the frog position. Woolly mammoth? Woolly mammoth. Does that mean he's a very hairy guy? Is that what that means? Possibly. Right, more followers. We can get some new ones in. So what we might do is get a bunch of beds and stuff in here. Mind you, we're about to... Oh, a mission came up. I was thinking it'd be good to get some people into to research, but we don't really have a lot of money. And then a campaign. Look, this happened. PR campaigns. Right, so it's 5 hours long. We can send 2. Participate in an action attack now segment about eating bees at the TV station. Why do they keep... What's this whole bee business? Participate in an action attack now segment about eating bees. How are we participating? Are we working against this? Because I don't want them to eat bees. I don't want us to eat bees. Are we stopping them? Plus 19 heat. I mean, we can take that heat. We can totally take that heat. So, Barmy is a clear one. And then I think Ella, here. 100% chance of success. Go. Okay. Excellent. Off you go. Bye. Bye. Be awesome. That's one of the rules around here. Don't be a dick. Except I'm pretty sure that's what I've sent you out to do. Is to be a dick. I'd buy that for $25. What would you buy? What would you buy? What would you buy? Eating bees? Yeah, they're just rubbing our face in the face. I know! What is all this bee stuff? I'm thinking about sticking a bee, right, on my headphones, right? I've got tiny little ones. You can't see them, but I have tiny little bees, little wooden ones. You probably can't see them. I tiny little wooden ones, but you know. But what well, I might put a bigger one just on here. Anyway, anywho, what have we got? This has been done. Okay, excellent. So we can now do the room boost. Oh, we can't. Can we not? What's happened here? You now have access to object acquisition missions. People always say the best things in life are free. So anything we steal is guaranteed to be top quality, I guess. Get out there and steal me some stuff. Just try not to get caught. I don't like cops. Wow. Okay, so can we do this? No. What have I done? Object missions. Research tree. I thought we did. I did. I freaking did. Why can't I do this? I did the prerequisite that thing. Your guidance is required on an active mission. The mission will not progress until do it now. Cult TV. A mysterious cloaked figure approaches with lightning crackling around his fingers, muttering to himself. Approach. Can I interest you in the teachings of Dark Blightus the Clever? I would like to hear more. I'm not sure I should be hearing this. Ignore and walk away. Well, I mean, I'm intrigued. But it is, we are being, I don't know sort of how these work. Are we being distracted from our mission at hand and it's like a guaranteed fail if I go, or is it like a 50-50 thing, you know, like in The Sims when you get these things and it's the outcome, it's just the roll of the dice, right? So I don't know what it is like here.
I would say it's a major distraction.
You would just call it a major distraction. Yeah. But what if he can do something that makes what? He's
not your god deity.
He's not my deity. No, but he's clever. I don't know. What do we think? You're voting against this. Yep. But I'm curious. Maybe I'll just put, I'm not sure I should be hearing this. Go middle lane. Okay, are you sure? It's not the type of story Bob Biscuit would tell you. Well, I actually want to hear it. Be curious. That's it. See, excuse us to be curious. I encourage it, you know, that. F around, find out. Right. Actually, go on then. Very well. He became so infuriated with becoming enlightened and teaching others that he corrupted himself, trying to profit from it. Ironic? He taught others the path, but in the end became unworthy of enlightenment himself. I can teach you to become enlightened if you would like. Oh. So, please teach me, master, or you're going down a path I cannot follow. Well, I mean, I think we can follow, so... Scallywag injured. Take this, it is your destiny. He produces a glowing sword of light and passes it to you. The handover is fumbled, though, and the sword slips from your grasp and injures you. Good, I can see your anger. I am defenseless. Take this weapon and strike me down. Don't do that. The figure seems to be expecting something of you, but instead you just look on in agony. He lets out a laugh, a large sigh, before approaching another pedestrian. You can just about hear the words, can I interest you in the teachings of the Dark Blightus the Clever? I think this is one of those things in The Sims where it could go well, it could go bad. I do. But we gained a light sword, which looks quite rude. It looks like a very rude object. Okay, Ella Chapman gained the injury. A full-blown achy pain. Does she have to go to hospital now? Voted Injury of the Year at the Kentucky Fried Toy Fair in 1972. Full-blown achy pain. But we got a light sword. That's all right, isn't it? That's worth an injury. Is it? Is it not? It clearly works. Do we have to send her somewhere? Does she... Well, I had a jolly good time. I had a jolly good time. Good. Anyway. Did we unlock some objects or something? How do we easily see what's new here? We can't, can we? Oh, what was that? Oh, the light sword. There it is. It's really expensive. Indoor, floor, or table. Okay. Oh, we got wall hangings. Look at this. Leader picture. Ah, the cult symbol. Oh, look, rugs. Well, we got a lot of people that are dead against rugs. Oh, we got outdoor bennies. We got a pirate flag. Got a freaking pirate flag. Amazing. Lampposts. All different kinds of lampposts. Oh, different kinds of flowers. There's so much stuff here. Right, there's so much stuff here. Anyway, research. Why can't I research this? Oh, I don't understand. What am I getting wrong here? Object acquisition missions. I've done it. I've done it. You want the pirate flag. It's quite expensive. It's like 600 doubloons. We've got 888. I don't understand why I can't do this. Does it cost me 60 influence to do it? Is that what I'm learning here? I need 60 influence. Is that what's happening? Cost to unlock. That must be it, right? We need 60 influence. How do I make influence again? Through followers and whatnot. If I recall. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Oh, don't abandon it. No, keep going. Look at this one. So we can get influence from this as well, so that we can start that new research project. Okay, acquire prestigious objects at the recording studio by burying them in the garden for later. Sure. William is the closest we get here. So off you go then, William. Oh, 0% chance. Abandon that. Oh, never mind. Well, just go and let him fail that. He's not going to do it. Oh, we better abandon it. Abandon it. Because he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. That was a fail. Okay. Turn in! Woo-hoo! Excellent. So we got what we needed from that anyway. Mission turn in. Failed! We got some heat. Live and you learn. Look at this! It's pretty full in here, isn't it? We need to recruit some more people, really. Don't we? We need to recruit some more people. So now we can do this. Room boost. Boom! Excellent, excellent. You're cooking. This is great, this is great. Who's injured? Oh, yes. The full-blown achy pain. Treatment not required. She just needs to get over it. Fair enough. Good, good. Excellent, excellent. So many happy followers. Yeah, we can recruit a whole bunch of them. But at the moment, there's sort of... I'm not really sure what I would have them doing. Do you know? I'm really not sure what I'd have them doing. Don't they, like, cost me faith or something? I don't know. Maybe we could get some new ones in and we could double up on some of the tasks. Perhaps. But, like, what? There's not a lot to do at the moment. And we're sort of trying to earn the money. Because if we were going to put, like, somebody else in here... They're quite expensive items and we need both... the research desk and the supercomputer before we can actually, and then that's all the money again. I don't know. I mean, maintenance seems to be okay as well. It's not like we even need a second maintenance worker here. Do you know what I mean? It seems to be fairly okay for the moment. We've got some people needing points assigned. So he works in the kitchen. So this is improvisation and butchery. Improvisation and butchery. Butchery. And then who was the other person? You. Oh, are you the nighttime researcher? You freaking are. Espionage and intelligence.
Ah.
Espionage and intelligence. There we go. Lovely. So they're all dealt with, right? They're all dealt with. This is going well. You having a good time in there? What is this? Faith analysis? Ever wondered how much faith it costs per day to run your cult? Well, wonder no more. Simply click one of the stats in the bottom left corner to bring up the faith breakdown screen. Here you can see exactly how much faith is spent both per day and hour. Yeah, we saw that when we were doing all the... I can't remember what it said now. We did see that though, somewhere. Can't remember now. It's just told me. It's been too much information, and now my brain's just sort of switching off. Do you know what I mean? It was one of these. It was one of these. I don't know. I don't know. Do we care? I don't know. Is it this one? Is it this one? So, I mean, this looks okay at the moment, right? I would say this looks alright at the minute. You know, we spend all the money that we get. I mean, that's what, you know, can't have to at the minute. Lots to get. The food is okay at the moment, which is lovely. We've got plenty of followers if when we need more to come in. Although we would need more bedroom stuff, and I'm keen to upgrade these bedrooms before I spend the money on... I don't want to buy loads of mattresses and then need to get rid of all the mattresses to upgrade them to new beds. I'd rather get to this bedroom upgrade here. Right, and we're going to need 80 influence points for that. Yes. So we need room boost. You can now perform room boosts. I can use my dashing good looks, exceptional sense of humour and incredible singing voice to lift the mood of anyone that walks into the room. Just remember, I'm the face, not some game show host, so it'll cost you some influence. I don't want anyone getting the idea that I'm their friend. So we really want this, but we need these points, which come from the sermons, right, and all the rest of it. So gained from followers visiting the compound and from completing missions spent on research, sermons, divine inspiration, and leader abilities. You see, so we won't be using any visibilities just yet. No. At the same time, because we're working towards this, we need like all this stuff. Covert ops used by Scallywags to increase mission success chances. That sounds good. Does it not? Decombobulation therapy. I want that. Yes. This also looks good, doesn't it? Increases faith gained by sermon by 10%. But we need to raise the faith cap, I think. Yeah, okay. We have a plan, and that's what's important. So, we're getting close to this. And hopefully after this sermon, we will have the 80 that we require. Oh, it gets close. It's getting close. There it is. So now, bedroom upgrade. Perfect. There we go. That's a good bit of research, right? So that we can Then I think for the rooms for the minute, we're fairly happy. Yeah, excellent. So our follower account maxes out 16 at the minute, and our Scallywag account maxes out at 10 at the moment. Excellent. They call it a double cheeseburger. You're off to do various things. There we go. Excellent. Lovely. Oh, you've come to do your research because you're nighttime. That's a good point, actually. The sermon, she did go to the sermon. Even as nighttime, it is part of her free time. She starts work after sermon. That's good. That's good. I am pleased by this. Oh, she prefers rooms that have rugs in them. So maybe we could put a rug in the research room at least. Rugs. You know? This eye one. Oh. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Does that make you feel better? Don't know. Bad dream. You had a bad dream. I dreamt about effing Tony. Why was it bad? Hey? Why was it bad? Ice cream is cold. That's true, Sal. That's very true. Awful room. You don't like your room. A person's level dictates how they react to a room's prestige. Yeah, I'd imagine the prestige in here is pretty awful. Yeah. We're working on bedrooms. It's a thing. We're saving up a bit of money because we're going to need to buy a bunch of beds. You know, that's definitely going to be a thing. Bunch of beds. Bunch of beds. The I think it was the decompopulation room was really fun last time I saw it. Come visit our average HQ and worship effing Tony. Oh, you can change it all in. Oh, look at that. Should you so wish. Oh, that's cool. You're not sort of locked into it. That's cool. It's cool. Good. Right, let's go through. We're doing the research at the night times. Beautiful. What was that? Another mission's popped up. Okay. Objection. Oh, an object acquisition thing. A university by using super stealthy stealing tactics. And we don't really have anybody. We've got a cooldown on them. I don't think. 66.67% chance. Let's find out. We'll give it a go. Oh, this takes 4 scallywags. It takes 4 scallywags. Participate in a hot Stunk FM segment about insect colonies at the radio station. Is this about bees again? Is this like a secret kind of bee thing again? What's going on here? We don't again, we don't really have anybody we can send on that. We'll have to see if it sticks around, that one. Quirks. Quirks can be viewed in the stats tab of a cultist side menu. They can have a huge effect on a scallywag's effectiveness, and therefore you will want to monitor them closely and assign jobs within your organisation based on these quirks. Yeah, I think I messed up my janitor. Be aware that quirks can be gained over time and will receive a notification. You will receive a notification when this occurs. Quirks can be moved in the Ministry of Alteration. Ministry of Alteration. Okay. We've still got somebody who's... Oh, that's... Yeah, I remember now. The aching. They're going to be aching for freaking ever. Absolutely forever. Yeah. Okay. We shall fast forward and see how this mission goes. We're probably going to fail it. Your guidance is required. Okay, let's do it now. So while searching through the university storeroom, you find a locked safe tucked away behind some empty boxes. A red light blinks just above the keypad. The alarm system is active. You recognise the alarm system. It's a 4-pin code lock. One wrong move could trigger the alarm. Right, okay. So, punch in a random code. Luck may be on our side today. So this requires logic 2, attempt to disable the alarm. There is practical 2, point at the safe and say open sesame. And then there is people level 3, inspect the keypad closer. Now we can't do those two, but we can try to. I mean, we could leave the safe alone, but I mean, in for a penny, in for a pound. We're already there stealing stuff, so we've not got loads of heat on us. So let's set the alarm off. Let's attempt to disarm it. After studying alarm systems for fun, you know it's possible to unlock the safe by inputting the secret factory reset code. You also know that putting in the reset code for the wrong model will brick the safe, making it impossible to open. You've memorized a few reset codes, but it's hard to say for sure which model this is. You'll just have to guess. And then we've got 3 options. Oh, come on. Gonna go with this one. You know the code. You punch in the digits. Beep boop. The red light flashes 3 times, then turns blue. Wow, your brain must have so many wrinkles. You peel back the door to find some important documents. Definitely worth the gamble. You load up your backpack, set the new passcode, and that's on the calculator. That's like boob. That one's not boobless though, I don't think, but it's definitely a boob something. And wipe away your fingerprints. They'll never get into that safe now. So we gained important documents. How did we do that? As you hire new scalawags, you need to make sure that you also expand your rooms to handle the increase in users. 2 toilets and a single canteen table just isn't going to cut it. You'll need to build bigger rooms and buy more objects so that everyone can live comfortably in the compound. This will also help to prevent your objects breaking as frequently. Well, I sort of used my noggin on that one and thought that would be the case, which is why I haven't gone and just recruited all the followers, right? Good. We've got the bedroom items. Right. Let's have a look. We have a basic bed. Okay. So, we can afford a few of them. Oh, I've not assigned a room here. Let's assign this as a bedroom. Ah. Yeah. And then we can put in a couple of lockers. What was that? That did not sound good. What's happening here? Are you repairing the table? Is that what you're doing? Right. Huh. Good. Okay, so I think that we should probably assign one of these nicer beds. Except I can't see it. Okay, GG. I need the list of scallywags. I can't. Right, well, he's an easy one to find, so we'll assign him. Why did he not have a bed? Barmy, I think we should assign to a nicer bed. Did we do that? Did it actually happen, though? No. Okay. And who else? Who's leveled quite well? Who doesn't stink? They don't stink. Oh, they... We'll assign you as well to here. Right? There we go. What is this? What? What in here is... Oh, is it the important documents maybe? I don't know. What is it? Lobby desk research. Just because I can't afford them. Important documents. It is. Oh look, they're again really expensive. Missions. So... Wow. We got a banana bomb. What? What though? That one's not good. That one, we're not doing that. That one is not going well at all. Not at all. So the next... Scallywag cap. Scallywag cap. Increases maximum scallywags recruitable by 2. That's an expensive one to unlock. What else do we need to get to here? The sermon skills. Oh, the covert ops. That could be a good one. Increased mission success chances. We'll be able to afford that shortly as well. Although, recruitment office. Scallywags will walk out to the street to attract potentially better quality followers to the lobby. Don't need that at the moment because we're... I think we might do this covert ops. There we go. That's what we might do. Also, in here, let's get a new table. Right, yeah, let's put in a new table there. Yarps. Good. Good. Scallywag was injured. Massively filled feet. Dirty hands whilst eating. Energy decreases 30% faster. A real effort to just stand up. But no treatment required, so we don't need to send them to the hospital or anything like that. Cool. Cool. So we don't have a mission going on at the moment because I just don't think that we can do this. I just don't think we can do this. It doesn't seem feasible to me. You have reached the follower cap. People are really digging effing Tony. I didn't expect us to be so popular so quickly. We need to make sure we don't stretch our resources too thin, though. I am being very careful about that. You can always increase our maximum follower capacity by doing some more research. You should look into it. I'm doing things. Busy, all right? Just like you, Bob. I'm busy too. All right. Busy too. Well, I think I might call it there for today. I'm actually really tired towards the end of this week. Anyway, there we are. That is a look at Honey, I Joined a Cult. And I'm enjoying it. I like effing Tony. The tutorial has worn me out a little bit. But now that we know what we're doing in it, it's okay at the moment, you know, it's okay. And there are some interesting rooms we haven't unlocked yet, so yeah, it would be nice to come back to this at some point and have another bash at our little cult of worshipping effing Tony. Yeah. There we are. Right, well, everybody, I want you all to have a wonderful weekend. I hope you've all got things planned. It's Eurovision. It's freaking Eurovision. So if you plan on watching that, have a good one. I'm having a party for it. So there we are. I am actually having a party. Good. And I shall see you all next week. Be well. Bye. Bye. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.